Welcome to Authentic Christianity. We hope you're blessed as you listen.
Hi everyone, my name is Adedeji. I want to talk to you about a journey and a walk with God. We have dreams, we have aspirations, we have goals that we strive for every single day. But all those goals are meaningless without the person who gives us those goals and those aspirations. In Genesis 3, it is said that God came down in the evening to talk to Adam. That only helps me understand one thing. He always came to check on Adam to see how far he had gone and what challenges he had faced. Adam's assignment was to manage the garden. It's just the same way our assignments, our goals, or aspirations, we're to manage them in whatever area we find ourselves. But we are not meant to do it alone. The assignment is, you have been given the vision, you have been given the goal. Sit down with it, write it out, make it plain like it says in Habakkuk. But far much more than that, in the cool of the evening after a working day, review what you've done with the Lord. Review how your day has been. Talk to him about the trials, the tribulations, the ups and downs, so he can understand where you are at. It's not as if he doesn't know where you are at, but he wants to hear it from your own mouth. And I like deep calls onto deep. The more you talk about it to him, the more understanding he gives you. Life is a journey, not to be walked alone with our spouse, with our family members, but with God. And as a people or as Christian believers, we need to understand the journey is never to be alone. We are to go each step of the way with him. That is why he gave us the Holy Spirit. It says he will teach us and lead us into all truth, not just one truth. You have issues in every single area. I have issues in all areas, but I take one step in front of the other. Counseling from the Holy Spirit, waiting on him. If he doesn't say something, I come back to that same position every single day. But guess what? The door opens up the more I do it. Clarity comes, wisdom comes, knowledge comes, understanding comes. And we've been told, if any man lacks wisdom, let him ask of the Lord. He giveth freely and upbraideth not. This is such a time, such a crucial time in the history of this world, that we cannot do things by our own understanding. Gone were the days when people called themselves self-made millionaires. There is no one called self-made. It was either by gut feeling, which is always by the Spirit of the Lord, or by an intuition to say, oh, I think this is a good idea, and they start a journey in that way. No one stands alone, not in this world. Maybe on Mars you can probably stand alone, but on this planet the Lord has given us, you stand with him, because everything is upheld by Jesus himself. And that is why my understanding today is, as I go on a journey, I might be older than my peers who have been very, very successful in life. It still does not make any difference. There's a plan and a purpose for me. In his own time, I will get there, but I have to commit to doing the work day by day. Asking questions, researching, finding out, planning, always moving. But when the time does come, the cloud will give its rain. And then people will see success and they will say, oh, it was overnight. It was never overnight. I would like to say to us today, open up your heart. Let him in to the extent that he knows every single detail of what you go through on a day-to-day basis. And only then will you begin to see wisdom and understanding proceed in the things you do. He will guide you. He will love you. He will be there when you're going down. He will be there when you are up. But trust me, it is never alone. And he never created us to be alone on this journey of life. And at the end of the day, when we stand before the throne of judgment, you will hear that word, well done, thy good and faithful servant. Can I also add one more thing to this? The journey is not a journey of perfection. It's a journey to actualize his true identity in us. He knew you were going to fail. He knew that things were not going to happen the way you wanted them to happen. He already made contingency plans for that. But all he wants you to do is be sincere enough to admit that this is where I'm failing, this is where I need help, and this is where I need you to take me. And he will reveal more of his plans to you. If this really ministers to you, take the time out today. Sit down in a place, quiet place, because the Bible does say it was in the cool of the day he visited Adam. Let him speak to you. Don't be distracted. Don't allow anything to occupy that time. No TV, no football, no anything. Take that time out and you'll be glad you did. It's me once again. Look forward to hearing from you again. Thank you.
Thank you for listening. We hope you've been blessed. Please contact us on 080-321-6698. That is 080-321-6698. Thank you. Or contact us at info@